Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope you all are doing good. So in today's video, I will give you the complete walkthrough of the modern control which are being introduced in Power Apps. So let's see what all we will be covering in this video. So I will be first giving you the introduction of these modern controls in Power Apps, and after this I will discuss the benefits of these control, and after this the examples of modern controls with look and feel like how they look like, and after this, I will also discuss the enablement of these Power Apps model controls in Power App. And after this, the comparison part of old control with new control in look and feel form. And at the end, I will also show you the demo, how to enable these Power Apps model control in Power Apps and how you can, add these model controls to your Power Apps. So let's take it one by one. So let's switch to the introduction of these modern controls. So PowerApps modern controls are basically a new set of controls, and these controls can be used to create more modern and engaging apps. And these controls are basically based on Microsoft Fluent design system, which means that the look and feel is consistent within other Microsoft products. And these control also offer a number of new features and capabilities that can help us to improve the functionality and the user experience of our apps. So let's switch to the benefit part of these modern controls. So here are the benefits of these modern controls. So first is the modern design, second is the enhanced functionality, and third is improved accessibility. If I talk about improved accessibility, this means they support WCAG 2.1 compliant with accessibility built in by default. So those who don't know what is WCAG, so WCAG is basically the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines. So it is basically these are basically inbuilt by default in these controls. And last benefit is basically the increased performance. So here is the complete list of model controls. As you can see, info button, progress bar, and these controls are not there previously with Power Apps. So these are also newly introduced control in Power Apps like badge control, tab control, header control. So here is the complete list of these modern controls. We will see, like we will take few modern controls in our example, and let's see like how these control look like on Power Apps. So first control is the tab list control. This is how the tab list control will look in our Power Apps. You can add this tab list control vertically or horizontally. Both modes are available. So tab list control basically displays a set of tabs, and each tab basically represent a different section or a page within an app, and its purpose is basically to allow a user to easily navigate between the related contents and switch between different views and views or modes. Second control is the progress bar. This is how the progress bar control look like. And a progress bar control is basically the visual representation of the completion status of the task or the process. And its purpose is basically to provide the feedback to the user on the progress of the task and to indicate how much time is left until it is completed. So this is how the progress bar control look like. Let's move to the another control. This is the spinner control. So spinner control purpose is basically to provide the feedback to the user that the system is working, and to alleviate anxiety or frustration caused by the long loading times. So this is how the spinner controls look like, the visual representation of this spinner control. This is basically the info button control, the new control in modern Power Apps. So it's also similar to the tooltip control. So Power Apps info button control basically provides an additional information or context about a particular feature, fields or settings within an app. And its purpose is basically to help the user to better understand an app by providing the relevant information. So this is info button control in modern Power Apps controls. This is the date picker control, and this basically enables the user to select a date from the calendar, And its purpose is basically to provide a convenient and error-free way for the user to input a date by reducing the likelihood of mistakes and improving the overall user experience. So this is how this date picker control look like. Moving to the next control, this is the batch control. So basically, this control is used to display short items of information such as person initials or status indicator, and it's provide a quick way to convey important information to the user without requiring them to read through the text. So this is how the batch control looks like. Let's move to the next control. This is the header control, and header is basically used to display the global app details. Means you need, if in case you need to write the app name or the page name, and you also want the navigation item. So it's already added on. If you can see on the left and right side. So this navigation item basically helps user to navigate to home, or you can also add the back button in this navigation item. So this is how the new modern header control look like. So now question is like how you can enable these Power Apps modern controls in Power Apps. So there is a simple setting that you need to enable, and you need to first go to the settings, and then you need to go to the upcoming features tab. And from that upcoming features, you need to just type in modern, and you need to enable this radio button on, and this will basically enable the modern experience controls within your Power Apps. So this is the small comparison, or you can say a visual comparison. Like this was the app which was earlier built with Power Apps old control, and this is the new app which is built by using the modern Power Apps control. So you can see there is a drastic change, and even new controls are being introduced which are not there in previous Power Apps. So this is how the new uh, Power Apps control looks like in an Power Apps, and this is the old one. So let's quickly jump to the demo and see like how you can enable this control or how you can use this control in your apps. So for this, you need to navigate to Power Apps, okay, and over here you need to go to the settings. You can create a new app. So in my case, I have named this app as a modern app, and then you need to go to settings, and in settings you need to go to upcoming features, and you can search over here with modern features. So these are the modern controls and theme. So these are upcoming features, and you need to what you need to do. You need to enable this on. So earlier it was off. I've enabled this control for me. So once this is on, you need to just save it and close it. Once this is done, if you go to this insert section, now you will see two options. One is classic and modern. So these all are the classic control. And in case you click on this tab modern, so these all are the modern controls which are newly introduced by Power Apps, and you can just drag and drop and check how they look like. So what I have done, I have added a header control over here, okay, and similarly you can also add a footer control over here, and you can design it accordingly. I've also added like info button over here, and a badge button over here. So it's very easy to just add a control over here. You can just click on this add icon, and it will show you this control window wherein you can select you want a classic control or a modern control, and you can search that control, and you can just simply add it. If suppose I need to add a spinner control, so I can just double click this and spinner control will be added, and then you can set the properties of this spinner control, whatever properties you want to set. So this is how the modern controls can be enabled in Power Apps, and how you can use these modern controls in Power Apps. Thank you guys for watching this video. In case you like my video, do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. that is Rahul M360.